was requested to bitch about birds some more, so I'm going to. Seems like forever ago when I complained about those flying rat fucks, and the only reason I'm doing it again, a patron subscriber named Roger Briggs asked me to. And when Roger Briggs asks me to rant about something, I'm gonna do it, damn it! What makes Roger so special, you didn't ask? Well, for starters, he's paying over half of what my total is on patreon.com/feudnation. Out of the 20 people, he's paying over 50% of the full pledge every single month. And for that, I give him the typical Adam Rants applause. Why he's paying anything for this stupid show, I'll never know. But I thank all of you patrons out there and for your pledges. It means a lot. It's keeping this show alive. On the other side of the coin, on the flip, you could say, there's this other guy that's been watching my show for a while now. He doesn't care for the rants. Homie don't play that way, to reference something irrelevant from the early 90s. I can't for the life of me remember his name, so let's just call him Cottage. Cottage went on 3 or 4 different Adam Rants videos that were bitching about bugs, birds, and kittens. I know a lot of people didn't like my cat rant. It was for fun. I have a cat. Hermione. Oh, she's not down here. I'd pick her up and stroke her like a cat-loving person would, but she's not around. She's scared of me because of the threats I've made on her life. So Cottage doesn't care for the rants. Fine. Bye. See ya. No. He complained on the video. Then he complained on the next video and the next one. He did this on like 4 or 5 of them. You have something to say it and leave, all right? I'd prefer if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's what my mom used to teach me, but this person said something. So he said something, walk away. No, he kept going, kept running his mouth. So I engaged. I engaged with him. Was he trolling? Not really. He just was offended by my disdain for bugs, by my distaste for birds, by my hate for cats. I don't hate cats. I don't hate cats. I just don't like them at all. I just don't think people understand humor all the time, and maybe my humor is just too dry or too out there for them. I don't really want to torch every bug in existence and set scorched earth, you know? I don't want to wipe out all cats. Cats are actually cute and playful and fun. This isn't unique humor, people. Comedians point this same lame shit out all the time. Doesn't it suck when your kid shits his pants and then he wipes it all over the walls? Yeah, that sucks. Fuck kids. But I also love kids. I have to. We laugh at things. We laugh at each other. It's all good. It's all fun. So a person that doesn't care for my material and even took the time to do an 8-minute video talking about how Feud Nation isn't the greatest channel out there, that's fine. That's your voice. I appreciate the fact that you even took the time to talk about my channel in any capacity. But here's another rant on birds. And to make it clear, I didn't really need to rant about this again. But Roger Briggs wanted it. And when someone's willing to pay for something, they're damn well gonna get what they paid for. I don't even know what I talked about last time with birds. I think I mentioned about geese and how they suck. And they, for some reason, get free reign across the road whenever they feel like it. You're not supposed to stop for birds. You're supposed to run them over. But people stop because that's in our nature. That's what we do, you know? We're not out to just hunt and kill everything in sight unless you're a hunter or a Republican. Sorry about the Republican thing. It was a joke. I know we live in a PC pacification world right now where you can't say anything that isn't fully green or you get your ass handed to you. Sorry, not sorry, really. I had a neighbor who had geese behind his yard who would shit all over his yard, and so he would hit golf balls at them to just kind of scare them off. But that didn't scare the geese off. That just made them stronger, smarter, more adaptive. They started getting crafty. They started shitting up the side of the yard and up the other side of the yard. Pretty soon, his whole yard was geese, and he had one little green patch of grass. What do? You let the geese win? That guy in the comments would. Cottage, he'd let the geese win every time. You know what I'd do, though? I'd go to the store. I'd pick up a goose costume. I'd learn the ways of the goose. I'd learn to talk like a goose, walk like a goose, act like a goose. And when I got in close, I would stab the fuck out of the goose leader. And then I'd look at all the other geese around, and I'd say in their native tongue, yeah, you don't shit in another man's yard, you motherfuckers. And the geese would all flap away, and I'd win. For that neighbor, because I'm Daredevil now. I've been watching that, it's awesome. One time I was at a gazebo with some friends, and when we used to do trick walking, which they turned later to freestyle walking, which then came parkour. I don't know what they call it now. Like cool tricks, something like that, I don't know. But we were in a gazebo, just running up the sides of it, jumping around, kids being kids. We were in high school. That's too old to be doing that. But we're just having a fun time. Next thing I know, old mother bird's swooping her ass at me. And I'm like, fuck, what's going on? What did I do, bro? And I look up and there's a bird's nest up there. She was protecting her young. I respected that. But I wasn't trying to get her young. So why are you hurting a player? Let me do my tricks and let me dance around like an idiot and just stay up there with your baby birds. Leave me alone. If a bird wants to swoop at your head, that's perfectly fine. But you can't just walk up to a bird and just whoosh, punch the bird in the beak and say, my kids were over here playing and I thought you looked sketchy, so go fuck yourself. I mean, granted, we hunt birds, but that's different. We're hunting them for a purpose. We're trying to eat, damn it. You know, we're a starving society. Just a side note, cottage, no birds were harmed during the making of this Adam Rants. Just thought you'd like to know that. Emotional scarring? Possibly. I did copy this video, send DVDs to every bird orphanage out there. I wanted the young birds to understand that I don't like them or their faces. Why do people have pet birds? They carry diseases. You ever heard of the bird flu? Yeah, I have. Did I talk about this on the last bird rant? I don't know, and I was too lazy to go back and watch it. My grandma was given birds as pets. This is when she was in her 80s. By her daughters. Her daughters thought, how about one last, like, fuck you to mom? Let me get her some birds to take care of. They're noisy, they're dirty as all shit, and they're birds in cages. It is like the opposite of what you want to do to a bird. A bird should be able to spread its wings, fly out in the open air, go down and like pick up a squirrel and snap its neck and eat it. That's what birds eat, right? Like hawks and shit? I don't know. And you might be like, oh yeah, the bird likes it, it's happy, it's repeating what you say. It's one of those dumb birds that repeats shit. Probably want a cracker. But what the bird's really thinking, I'm gonna fucking kill you, lady. As soon as you leave that bird key to the cage out, are there keys for cages? I don't know. The bird's gonna like grab it with its wing and unhook it and then push it open with its stupid little webbed foot. And then the first thing it's doing is it's going for the eye. It's gonna dig inside there and then just come out the nose and embowel you. Every single day I worried for my Graham because that bird was in that cage. Or those two birds, I think there was two of them, which is even worse. Because there's always the smart bird that's got the ideas, he's the idea man. And then there's the one that's kind of dumb and doofusy. He's like, hey, okay, boss, whatever you say, boss. And the main bird's like, we're gonna get out of here, say. I was at the zoo one time, the last time I ever went to the zoo, and I shit you not, there was a fucking American bald eagle chained in a cage that was like this big by that big. I'm thinking it's like, America? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And I watch Fox News on occasion. Way too many unnecessary jabs this episode. I apologize to people that watch Fox News. I apologize to Republicans. I apologize to birds. Should I make fun of Democrats too and how they're total fucking pussies? Would that even things out? Does that even it out? Because I don't care about politics. I just like to piss people off on occasion. You know, I would say the one nice thing about owning a cat is if a bird ever broke into my house, the cat would kill it on sight. Don't have anything to kill the cat, but the bird's taken care of, so that's something. I'm trying, Roger, I'm really trying, but this cottage fellow, he just really got to me. You know, he knew he got to me too. He was like, oh, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. I don't want to make you cry, buddy. Because clearly I've never had one negative thing said to me on YouTube, on the internet, ever before. Cottage was the first one to just boom, hit me where it hurt. I mean, I'm looking down right now at my computer, which is down here. Tap, 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 tap. It's really down here. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm picking up like 16 negative comments right now in the last 10 seconds. Negative, 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 negative. One positive in there, negative, negative. You think you're the first person to poke shit at me, Cottage? No. You're nothing to me. You're nothing to me. You never see a happy bird. Happy as a lark. That's a myth. You always see mad birds, disgruntled birds, angry birds, if you will. Cat's out of the bag because I let him out. I was suffocating him, but I'm letting him go now. I don't really hate birds. Okay? Okay, Cottage? I don't hate them. They're fine. What am I going to do? Am I going to start killing? I'm going on a bird rampage? I don't even hunt. I'm not even a hunter. I was raised as a hunter. I went pheasant hunting on occasion. those crafty little minxes, they know how to get down, tucked down in that cornfield. But those dogs, they'll snipe them out. They'll just point, and then they fly out. And then whoosh, I pull out my 12-gauge Remington steel semi-automatic. Boom! And I just smell that cold lead mist off of my face, and I see that bird drop, and the dog go retrieve it. What was that? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I don't dislike birds. That's my rant, Roger. I hope it was satisfactory. Thank you again for all your support, and thank all you patrons out there who have donated to my silly little cause. Sorry if I offended anybody. I'm not sorry. I really couldn't care less. That's just all there is to it, you know? I'm out here having a good time, doing a rant. I got this stupid white background, some kind of lame elevator music, trying to make it this kind of modern Apple-esque look. Some people are going to bite. Some people are going to get upset. The world's going to keep spinning. Much worse things are going to happen out there. Till next time, I don't have an end phrase for this show. So I'm just going to take off my mic and walk that way. Let's get my mic off. Fucking mic, get off! God, I hate mics. God, it's still on me.